Oh. Oh, shit. Ah. Hey friends, Ash here. Welcome back to Gents. Hope that you're doing well. Today I've got a very novel concept for you. We're going to be taking a look at the 25 most popular fragrances right now today as of when I'm filming this video, and we're going to be tier listing them. We're good. We're good. It's good. A little carpet burn never hurt nobody. So yeah, 25 of the best-selling, most popular men's fragrances right now today. I pulled all of these from Macy's.com. So this is gonna be all of the bestsellers there right now. And it's gonna be kind of funny because some of these you wouldn't expect, or at least I didn't expect them, but they're there. And that means they're getting tier listed. That's right, tier list, hyper unique, never been done before. Crazy. So play along with me at home and think about where you would put these in the tier list and why. We are beginning with this, Bleu de Chanel L'Exclusif, which surprisingly enough, right up toward the very top of best-selling fragrances right now. And it is the best-selling Bleu de Chanel. Yes, outselling right now the Eau de Parfum, and Eau de Toilette. Look at the quality of the video here. Look at this. This is insane. You won't find this anywhere else. It's my friggin' phone screen. Now, I should say, see this here? It says sponsored right here. Sponsored. That does not count. Those aren't the actual bestsellers. Those are just sponsored, right? So you have to actually ignore those, and you will see right there, Bleu de Chanel L'Exclusif. My knees. My knee is actually bleeding. How did this carpet do that to my knee? I didn't think it through. So Bleu de Chanel L'Exclusif, where should this one go in the tier list? Well, I think it smells actually really nice. It's classy, it's sexy, it's sophisticated, all that stuff, but it is also stupid expensive. As far as designer fragrances go, this is up there at the very tippy top. And for that reason, I will put it into the C tier for costly, and also just the C tier in general, because it ain't worth that much money compared to what you can get for that price elsewhere, but it does smell nice. C tier, I'm not gonna think about that anymore. Acqua di Gio is up next, the Eau de Toilette, and I should say we are not going in best-selling order, we're going randomly from the 25. With one other caveat, there are 2 fragrances allowed per line. So what that means is if 2 Sauvages, which there were, are in the top 25 bestsellers, then the 2 best-selling ones make it, but everything past that does not, because I didn't want there to be like 4 Bleu de Chanels, 4 Sauvages. You get the drift? Okay, cool. We're establishing the rules as we go. You can tell everything here just done like top notch. You make me happy. Acqua di Gio EDT. This is a fragrance that I have loved for a long time, even though that it is now changed. It's not the same as it was way back when. Still somehow a great selling fragrance, even heading into fall. Although it has been extremely hot here lately, so I'm assuming that that helps a little bit for a fragrance like this. Fresh, clean, easy to wear, super versatile, but it is a little bit played out. For me personally, I'd probably put this one at like an S tier, just as far as what it means to me. But nowadays, I think I gotta throw it into the B tier, but it's still a really solid fragrance, easy to wear. And I'm trying to be a little harsh here today, you know? It's no fun if everything's an S and an A. The next one, Myself, Le Parfum. And this one really surprised me because the original Myself is, as of right this millisecond, being outsold by the Le Parfum version on Macy's. But it does make some sense because we're heading into fall. This is more of a fall wintertime fragrance, a fall wintertime take on the Myself DNA. And I dig this one, I like it. And I think for a contemporary fragrance, a modern fragrance that gives you a little bit of extra depth while still maintaining that compliment factor, this stuff is pretty killer. I'm gonna put it in the A tier. Don't argue with me, that's where it's going. I think, maybe I should move it down to a B. I'll be here forever if I do that. Next up, Light Blue from Dolce & Gabbana. This is obviously the new iteration of Light Blue, which I do like a little bit more than the original iteration of Light Blue. It's another one that does suffer from its popularity though, like Acqua di Gio. You know, it's been everywhere for years and years and years and years, so it's kind of overplayed. I'm gonna put it in the C tier. Yeah, C. It's another one that's usable, it's versatile, it can get you compliments, but it's kind of just overdone for me. But if you say, hey man, that one is a classic, move it up, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'd just be like, yeah man. Yeah, you make a good point there, brother. Up next, Armani Code Parfum. Now this one right here has some nice iris in there. I like it, I dig it. Smells good, clean, a little bit soapy, nice and fresh off the top, magnetic cap. What is not to like? This is one that's like right there in that range of like B and A, and I think I'm gonna be nice to it and pop it into an A tier. Why are these all just sitting here together? Like, this makes no sense. I don't know. Do I put imaginary tiers on my desk or something? Was that A, C, B? Is that right? A. Why? Gotta have the middle open. Savage is up next. This is the Eau de Parfum, and actually this one right here is the #1 best-selling fragrance right now on Macy's in the US. Right this second. That counts for a lot. Sarcasm. Sauvage EDP. It's one of those ones that, you know, gets hated on because it's Sauvage, extremely popular. It's absolutely everywhere. Those things are true. Does have great performance, really solid compliment factor, and I do like it more than the Eau de Toilette. It's got that vanilla in there. It's a little bit smoother. I think I'm gonna pop it into the B tier over here with Aqua de Jo. But I will say, if you're looking for something that you can wear just about whenever you want, that's gonna last and project and get you noticed, then you would probably move this up to like the S or the A tier. But for me personally, I'm just gonna pop it into B and say that it's actually kind of somewhere between B and A. Le Male Le Parfum. Now this is good. Once again, the iris in there smells fantastic, classy, sexy, great evening fragrance, a little bit powdery, and it ties in nicely with the original Le Male with the lavender that comes out in here. And it's gotta go over on this side, the S and the A, but I'm not gonna put it in the S. I'm gonna put it in the A tier. Is this the ranking as well? Yeah, let's rank each tier out. Sure. So we'll have Le Male Le Parfum at the top of A, then Code Parfum, then myself, that's good. Aqua de Jo, and then Sauvage, that's good. And then Light Blue and Bleu de Chanel, that's good. YSL Y Eau de Toilette is up next. And this one kind of a surprise because I was expecting it not to be anywhere near the top 25. I don't know why, but I was just expecting it not to be there, but it was. Although I do think, I could be remembering incorrectly, but I do think that when Y Le Parfum was still out, the all black original bottle, that it outsold Y Eau de Toilette. But when I checked just now, this one was the #2 best-selling in the line. So take that for whatever it's worth. And I think why EDT gets overlooked a lot of times. A lot of people will kind of hate on this one, but it's actually really good, super versatile, easy to wear, compliment puller, all that stuff. Nice balance of fresh and sweet. I dig it. I think I'm gonna pop it right above Aqua de Jo Eau de Toilette over here in the B tier. See, I'm trying to be harsh here, guys. Try not to give too many S's out, but I am gonna give one to this, Le Male Elixir. Now, a lot of people with these two, they'll just kind of be like, oh, I'm team this, I'm team that. I love both. I think they're both absolutely killer, but if I could pick just one, take Elixir, and I'm gonna pop that over into the S tier as the first S tier so far. On screen, it probably looks way cleaner than this. Burberry Hero Eau de Parfum. This was the last one in. So this was number 25 of 25 as far as bestsellers go, and it's a good one. This is the best one to me in the entire Hero lineup so far. It captures that cedar vibe, that woodiness that you expect to get from the Hero line at this point, but then it kind of pumps things up a little bit, gives you that additional resinous sweetness and warmth. Smells great. And I have to put it over here into the A tier. I'm gonna pop it above myself and below Code Parfum. Luna Rossa Carbon is up next from Prada. Actually, the only Prada in the top 25. Yeah, the new Paradigm was not there in the top 25. None of the other Luna Rossas, obviously L'Homme, not in there. Not even Ocean? I'm like second guessing myself now. No, Luna Rossa Carbon. Well, it's the only Prada on page 1. Let's see, we're going in page 2. When I find one, I will show you guys. Do they even have Luna Rossa Ocean at Macy's? Where is it? Okay, there it is. Page 3. It is one spot below Calvin Klein Eternity, one spot above Coach for Men. Feast your eyes upon that. Like I said, kind of a surprise with some of this stuff. So Luna Rosa Carbon smells like Sauvage. It's the Prada take on Sauvage, and it has been reformed a little bit over the years, reformulated, tweaked, changed ever so slightly, and not necessarily for the better. I mean, this isn't the only fragrance that's happened with, to be clear, but still. This is one that I cannot put it over here into the S or A, so it has to go B or C. There's no D tier, to be fair here, because these are the top 25 bestsellers, and nothing there is like horrifically vomit-inducingly bad, which is what I would put into the D tier. I'm gonna say B tier, but I'm gonna put it below everything else that's in B tier right now. It's a solid fragrance, once again, easy to wear, all that stuff, but I think that the 3 above it, I would take over that one at this point. What do we got next? We have just 1 million, the original 1 million. It's kind of a tough one actually. Everybody knows 1 million, right? Super popular, has been forever, good performance. A lot of people think of it as like a night out fragrance. We all know that, but it does suffer to an extent that same kind of vibe from Acqua di Gio, from Light Blue, where you go like, it's been out for how many years and people have been wearing it for how many years? Like, do you still want to rock with it? And for me, this one is above Light Blue. I like this one more. I don't like it as much as Acqua di Gio though. And again, for me, like Acqua di Gio, in terms of like importance and how much I love it, I'd put it over here. But I think that realistically nowadays, that's kind of where it has to sit. Yeah, so I'm gonna put 1 million above Luna Rosa Carbon, but behind Sauvage Eau de Parfum. And I don't feel good about it at all. Now we have some absolutely massive fragrances to come, but before we get to those, here are some massive codes. And a new one from Frag Flex. And that code is FLEXGS, FLEXGS. It'll get you $15 off any order over 150 bucks. So add that to the code repertoire. Then all the other codes that you see here, you can use whenever you want to save yourself some money. Make sure the JOMASHOP codes though, that you use them within the JOMASHOP app. They won't work on the website, just the app. Valentino Uomo Born Aroma Intense. It's a mouthful, and the fragrance is sick. Yeah, this one has a great mix of fresh and sweet and masculine. Works perfectly just about anywhere you're gonna go. To me, it is one of the best compliment pulling fragrances out there today. And I'm gonna pop it into the S tier behind Le Male Elixir, I think. Yeah, realistically though, most all of these that are in the same tier, I like them the same. And some of these in the B tier, I actually like a lot more than you would expect for them being in the B tier. I have a soft spot for a lot of these. Bonus entry, Versace Man Eau Fraiche Extreme. This was not officially in the top 25. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the D tier that didn't exist until now. That one is close to the top 25. It is close. Close enough that I wanted to put it in here and dump on it. Do I have to scoot this over now a little bit? Yeah, it's like right on the edge. Yeah, you know it's over there. Versace Man Eau Fraiche Extreme is a failure for me. They waited so long to come out with a new flanker. They finally did. They called it Extreme, and then it's just some generic throwaway kind of like shower jelly type vibe that does not capture anything that the original put out there. So, back to fragrances that are in the top 25. Acqua di Gio again, this time Profondo Eau de Parfum. I love me some Profondo Eau de Parfum. Yes, I do. This one and just straight up Parfum, I think are the two best Acqua di Gios that you can get today. They're modern, but they still have enough of that Acqua di Gio DNA to it that you know immediately what it is. They pull compliments, they're easy to wear, they smell fantastic. Just good stuff. This goes to the S tier. But the question is where? It really depends, honestly, because if it's like spring, summer, it goes right here. But fall, winter, it falls back. So I'll put it in between. I'll put it in between. Ralph's Club New York is up next, and this thing apparently doing pretty well because it is right up towards the top of the bestsellers right now. So Sauvage Eau de Parfum is number 1, and then number 2 is Y Eau de Parfum, and then number 3 is Bleu de Chanel L'Exclusif, and then Sauvage Elixir, and then Ralph's Club New York. So a little bit of a better seller than you might have expected if you don't know about this scent or you haven't smelled it yet. Now, it is made to be worn. okay? This is like essentially the evolution of blue fragrances. It's that type of thing that you would just spray it on wherever you're going, whenever you're going there, and it's gonna work. The blackcurrant in the opening smells really nice, and it's one of those ones that the more you smell it, the more you wear it, the more you like it. It's addictive. It's like MSG. So I gotta put it in the A tier because it's surprisingly super good. Right in the middle. That stuff, good. We have Bleu de Chanel again, surprise, surprise, Eau de Parfum. Now the Eau de Parfum I do think is better all the way around than L'Exclusif, just as far as, you know, the wearability, versatility, the usage that most people are gonna get out of it. I think it is probably the most versatile designer blue fragrance that's ever been made, legitimately. And I have to put it up over here on this side, no doubt. Put it in the A tier, just behind Le Male Le Parfum, but kind of like these top two, Le Male Le Parfum and Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum, are like, they're basically in the S tier. All right, we have to speed up. Eros Eau de Parfum. This is the type of fragrance that a lot of people are gonna hate on because it is Eros. It is extremely popular, all that stuff. Bubblegum sweetness. I hate bubblegum! You know the deal. But this is really good. Really, 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 really good, actually. I think that probably for most people, the best Eros to own, if you were gonna own just one. It's kind of like the Goldilocks, right? Right in between the Eau de Toilette and the Parfum. I do like the Parfum personally, just a touch more, but the Eau de Parfum I think is better suited for more people, if that makes sense. A tier, and I'm gonna put it above Code Parfum, just behind Bleu de Chanel. I'm looking at everything down here that's left and I'm like, this is all pretty good stuff. Maybe I should grab some that suck real quick just so I can throw them down here. Ignore me, I'm not doing anything. Guys, the lines have shifted. Suddenly, Bleu de Chanel and Le Male Le Parfum have moved into S tier. How did this happen? Because I need more room in A tier. Wow, that's insane. Who would have ever seen this coming? Not me. Stronger With You Intensely is up next. Another one that has been reformulated, and this is a line that has grown on me a lot over time. I do like other ones more. I like Stronger With You absolutely, a whole bunch. Stronger With You Leather, which is pretty hard to find now. But Intensely is really good as well. I'm gonna pop this into the A tier, but at the back of the line for now. Devotion from Dolce & Gabbana. This is another random entry. It was not in the top 25, but it was pretty close. And I'm sorry, Dolce & Gabbana, you go into the C tier, actually behind Bleu de Chanel L'Exclusif. Fresh coffee fragrance, kind of interesting compared to all other designers out there, but to me ends up a little bit boring. The Most Wanted Parfum is the next choice. And you know what, heck with it, also the Most Wanted Not Parfum. That's the official name. So these two are both in very close proximity on the bestsellers list, and they're also both fairly similar as far as how I view them. They're both great. Really nice performance, projection, compliment factor, sweetness, neo-gourmand, essentially. And they both have to be ranked very highly for me. So I think I'm gonna put them in front of Eros together because I don't know that I really have strong feelings about one being a ton better than the other. Some situations I would go for one, some I'd go for the other. Sauvage Elixir, the next fragrance. Ooh, this is a good one. Sauvage Elixir is Tip Top Magoo, one of my favorite things out there. Masculine, woodsy, spicy, all the things. Expensive. Oh, that part sucks. Yeah, that part does suck. But because it's a Dior, you can find it at discounters for a little bit of a discount, which good luck with finding the Chanel at a discount. Sauvage Elixir, yes, it is expensive, but you get the performance, the quality, all that stuff, fall and winter time. Masterpiece, S tier. I'm gonna put it just right alongside Le Male Elixir, like they're buddies. They're Elixir buddies. Another one, 1 million Elixir. Elixirs apparently sell pretty well. You got the vanilla here, okay? Yeah. Yeah. It's got vanilla. Yeah. Good vanilla. Really sweet. Yeah. People like that. I realize at this point, like 90% of people have no clue what I'm trying to like act like right there. As before some of your times, I think. Yeah. Vanilla is good. I like vanilla. It goes to the front of the B tier, scraping that A tier. A tier. Scraping that A tier. Valentino Uomo Born in Roma Extra Dose. Apparently doing quite well. Better than I had expected, actually, as far as sales performance goes. I would have thought, you know, Coral Fantasy or Yellow Dream would be outselling Extra Dose, but as of this moment, this is doing the job. Now it's strong, it's powerful, that probably goes a long way. Pretty easy to wear as well. I do not like this as much as Valentino Uomo Born in Roma Intense, and I do not like this one as much as the ones that are in A tier, so it has to go down here to the B tier, and I think I will put it behind Sauvage Eau de Parfum, but in front of the original 1 million. Sacrilege! Bonus entry! Boss Bottled Absolute. This goes into S tier. Smells a little bit similar to Carlisle. Parfums from Marley Carlisle. Stuff is fantastic. Goes just ahead of Le Male de Parfum, just behind Uomo Intense. Born in Roma Intense. Why? Eau de Parfum is up next. Nice save. This is one of my blue fragrances of choice. I like it. It is sweet. It is fresh. It is sweet. It is fresh. It is sweet. It is... You get it. And it also has a project, and it also has a longev. It's gotta go somewhere good. The question is, where? I'll tell you what, I've gotten so much use out of this guy right here. I gotta put it at the tippy top of the A tier, I feel like. There you go, bud, hang out there. And the final fragrance, I think, is this one. It is Myself Absolute. It's the newest Myself as of this video. Yes, somehow, some way, the original Myself being outsold by the two flankers right now. This one has a really nice ginger opening with some citrus in there. Orange blossom as it dries down, of course. Super easy to wear, and maybe even more so of a compliment puller than the original, which is saying something, because that one, ooh, hardcore. I'm gonna put this right with Rob's Club New York, because they both have similar bottles. They're both newer, and I haven't worn them as much as a lot of the other ones, but I do really enjoy it quite a lot. So I'll just put it right there in the A tier. What an abomination! Oh, are we missing anything? I don't know. Let's do a final bonus! Double style. Paradigm and Gentleman Society Ombre. Ombre, you are very good. I like you. You're a tobacco-y kind of guy, and I appreciate that. Ambery, warm, classy. You hang out with Hero Eau de Parfum. Same spot just because. Prada Paradigm, you are a fragrance. Let's do a refresh, resmell, rehydrate. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Okay, so there we go, guys. That is the lot. That is a lot of fragrances. Let me know where your tier list greatly differs from mine. Do not do a flying elbow type deal, landing on carpet with your little baby knees, because we'll scratch them up. Thank you guys for hanging with me. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourself. See you tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you guys.